Hey, welcome to the Pursue Inspire YouTube page. I'm Natalie, and if you're new to this page, welcome. If you are a returner, welcome to you also. This is going to be part 2 of the power of positivity, and in this edition we will be talking about mindset. So let's get ready to pursue and inspire together. To start with, we're going to look at 3 definitions. We're going to look at mind, mindset and thinking. So the mind is the element of a person that enables them to be aware of the world and their experiences, to think and to feel, the faculty of consciousness and thought, and it's the person's ability to think and to reason. The mindset is the established set of attitudes held by someone. And thirdly, thinking is the process of considering or reasoning about something, using thorough or rational judgment. Now, just following off the definition of mindset, I wanted to look at what established meant as well, just to get a clear definition, and then we'll try and sum everything up. So established means having existed or done something for a long time and therefore recognized and generally accepted. And obviously that comes from the word establish, which is to cause someone or something to be generally accepted. Trying to connect everything together, like the mind is where basically all of this starts. Now, going back to the definition, what experiences have shaped your mind? What has your upbringing been like? What has your schooling been like? The people that you have around you, your life situation, what kind of things have lifted you up, what kind of things have brought you down. Then leading from mind onto mindset, because of those experiences, what has your mindset been like? Has anything affected your mindset? So if you were generally a really bubbly person, a really optimistic person, have you had any experiences that have made you really pessimistic, and maybe your thoughts, your visions, your dreams are now really cloudy and dark, and you're just so broken, like you don't know what to do to go forward? What are your thought processes like? Are you someone who is very on the ball of, okay, I'm in this situation right now, but how do I get myself out of it? Or are you someone who's very, I'm in this situation, and it's kind of like your thoughts keep you in your situation? And just bringing all of that together, how are those all affecting your dream and how you see your future? I really want to tackle the thoughts that are against your progress. Some of the stuff that I'm going to say, I'm going to be preaching to myself too, because there are some things I still need to deal with. I'm still not perfect. I'm not saying that I have all the answers, and I just hope that through Pursue Inspire, this is a journey that we can go on together to get ourselves out of the dark, gloomy thoughts into the beautiful, bright thoughts that are ahead of us. You've probably heard of the saying, for as a man thinks, so he is. And I saw a quote, I don't know who this is by, but it was something like, what controls your mind, what consumes your mind controls your life. So is your mind consumed with light, or is it consumed with darkness? Are you thinking that life is rubbish right now? Are things looking bleak? Are you thinking, oh my gosh, life is not allowing me to be great? I've got all these ideas, but there just seems to be so much coming at me that I can't even think about going to do the thing that you have that has been laid on your heart? Or are you afraid that things will not go the way that you plan them, or the way that you see them to go, and that things will actually fail? Just to let you in a little bit about, my journey at the moment. I have this platform, Pursue Inspire, which is absolutely great, and I'm really proud of myself that I've kept going. I'm just really enjoying this journey. The blog has been going for 3 years now. I'm trying to be a bit more active on YouTube. I've also had this other venture that I've had so many doubts about for years. Even before Pursue Inspire started 3 years ago, I've had this vision of this business that I wanted to start, but there was always I don't have the resources, I don't have enough money, I don't have the people power, and I don't have the skills. And there was just the fear of, if I put my product out there, or if I put my service out there, then I might get rejected and it won't go well. I would just fall flat on my face and it will just go really badly. Even though I've had business consultants, I've been on courses, there have still been those doubts. But can I suggest to you and to me that we apply this following quote into our lives, which is to stop thinking about what could go wrong and think about what actually could go right. Because that's what, I don't know what it is about human nature, but sometimes we just think about the first failure instead of thinking about the first success. How are we thinking? How are our brains wired? Are we embracing failure, or are we rejecting it because we don't want to face the humiliation of failing, when actually we should be embracing failure and actually using that to move forward with our dreams? What if we saw the end goal and we didn't see the failure? What if we thought about the beautiful journey that we could have instead of that dreary ending? They say that our surroundings are attracted by our thoughts. If we're thinking that failure is inevitable, failure will be inevitable. If we're thinking that, oh, success is there, it's in my hands, then despite failure, success will be in your hands. As a man thinks, so he is. I love that at times when I'm struggling with mindset, that I can look to the words in the Bible, which is filled with so much wisdom, just to give me encouragement. I just thought I'd read a few passages to you guys. The first one is Colossians 3:2, and it's to set your mind on things above and not on things of the earth. The second one is Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable, perfect will of God. In that passage in particular, one word that always sticks out to me is renew. To renew means to resume activity after interruption and to give fresh life or strength to. In the instance of dreams and visions, experiences and life situations may have interrupted that beautiful vision that you had. In some cases, it may have completely obliterated every single positive view you had towards your dream. But by renewing your vision, it means that you have another chance, you have another, you're bringing back life to the vision that you had. You're giving strength to the vision that you have. And in that also, you give life back to yourself. Because when our vision dies, part of us dies with it. That's the truth. Part of us dies with our vision. So once we give life back to our vision and we give strength back to our vision, it also does us good, because it does that for us. It gives us life and it gives us back strength. And relating all of this back to my first video, where I was talking about the power of positive words, where, for instance, you said, I can't pursue that dream, I can't start that business idea because I don't have the intellect, or I don't have the skills. Actually, I can, even though I don't have the skills and I don't have the intellect. And also just thinking and speaking to your strengths. For instance, if you don't have sewing skills to start up a clothing brand, but you have all the admin skills, speak into your admin skills, speak into your organization skills, speak into all of the other strengths that you have, and then you can work on your weaknesses. But have positive thoughts towards your weaknesses as well, that even though you're not perfect in one area, you can look up ways on how to improve that bit of that craft. Or you can find someone to help you who is very, very skilled in the areas that you lack. Also, read up on people who are in your field of interest and see how they overcame their obstacles. It's also good to have a vision board, having something that you can physically see every single day to remind you, this is the dream that I'm going for, this is how I want to get here, this is my 5-year goal, this is my 10-year goal, this is my 1-month goal. Something that can physically remind you that you have a dream that you are living for, that you are pursuing your creative. Knowledge is so key. So as well as reading up on people in your area of interest, actually read up on your area of interest. So for instance, I love fashion, so I have books that I need to read to help me to understand the field better, to help me to understand designers, to help me to understand fabrics and, the way that they move, the way that they work, and just different areas of the fashion industry. It is so important that we read up on that area of interest, because we can't go into things blindly. I'll be talking about this in the next video, but have people around you that will speak words of life into you, that will encourage you, that will build you up. There is nothing worse than having people around you who are just like, oh girl, I told you you couldn't do it. You don't need those friends in your life. They're not friends. They're not friends. Dare I say. Also some family members, please. Nobody. Be very, very careful of who you allow to speak into your life and what you allow them to speak into your life. But let me stop there because I have a whole video dedicated to that soon. Just to finish, I wanted to also read out Philippians 4:8, and this is just to end things on just to think positive and to think about things that are beautiful and to think about things that are lovely. So finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. Anything that will be conducive to your dreams, to your vision, to your future, anything that will help you to move forward, meditate and think on these things. Stop thinking about what could go wrong and think about what could go right. So thank you so much for watching this edition of Power of Positivity. I really hope that some of the things that I've mentioned have helped. I'm gonna have to watch this video again and again and again so that it sticks. And if you know anyone that this could apply to, then please share with them. It would be absolutely great to be able to inspire others to think positively and to speak positively and to have people around them that will build them up. Make sure you pursue your created whilst inspiring others. Remember, actually our dreams are not just for us, but there is somebody out there who is just watching you thinking, oh my gosh, I really wish I could do what they're doing, and will be completely inspired by your story. So I really hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching this video once again. Please like, please subscribe, and please share. Thanks guys. Bye.